And welcome back, one and all, welcome back to Martian Gothic. The second episode in a week. Yes, this week's only going to be episodes of Martian Gothic, because I want to get through it. Okay, so I have done a little bit of playing behind the scenes, and we're now back at Site 3, and there's a reason for that. It's because, if I can actually bloody get to the camera angle I want, we're going to do a puzzle involving a trimorph and an obelisk. Now, what's interesting about this puzzle is the way I think the game expects you to do it doesn't actually work, and I can't even get the right fucking angle here. I think I've got to go through these rocks if Matlock can bloody sort herself. There we go. That trimorph is indestructible. You might notice it's got a slightly golden sheen to it. Now, what we've actually got to do is we've got to place the artifact that we picked up earlier inside the obelisk, and that will make the trimorph killable. Now, as I said, the way the game expects you to do this doesn't work. It glitches out completely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show a clip of it glitching, and then I'm going to show you how to actually do it. Insert clip here. Okay. So what you're meant to do, Khan is the other side of the room. The trimorph then runs. You then get Khan out of the way. Now, the trimorph will turn back about here. And while the trimorph is distracted, you're meant to run in and put the artifact in the obelisk. Run away and expect the trimorph to come back. Except he doesn't. The trimorph has glitched through Khan. As you can see, he keeps going. It doesn't matter if the trimorph's already turned around as well. He will just walk into the wall. Yeah. So we've got to do a slightly more precarious way of doing this. Okay, we're back. So this is how we're going to actually have to do it. We're going to have to play Run Around the Rosie with the trimorph, get near here, quickly tap and put the artifact in, and fucking pelt! Job's good one. Now when the trimorph bangs on the obelisk, he will now be killable. Which means we better ready the flare gun. Go on, hit it. And now, as you can see, no more has he got a golden sheen. Now, the other thing I actually should mention then is Khan is actually behind the creature, so we've got to move Khan out of the way. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to kill the trimorph, we're going to get that artifact back. We're then, I don't know if you saw it when it went bing, it showed like a tomb area. We're then going to go there. We are going to do something with the Dawn 4 card. I didn't actually have the Dawn 4 card on me last time, I'd forgotten it, but I've sorted that out now. It's in my inventory, and yeah, so I think we're ready to proceed. Let's get Khan out of the way. We're actually very close to the end of the game now. We've probably got possibly 2 more episodes after this one, and then we're done. Okay. Now we're going to run down here. I could just like spin around and shoot him there, but you know full well that's got so many ways that could go wrong. And even though I've got a half decent amount of saves, I haven't got loads. Well, that was stupid. I cannot shoot him from there. Can I shoot him from there? Oh god. What? I wish you could lock on. It would make this game so much fucking easier. Oh, and that's a good point. We're going to come across a boss fight. An actual boss fight for once. Not a trimorph. This is a proper boss fight, and I think it's the only one in the actual game, as far as I'm aware. Okay, let's just double check I've got everything. Dawn 4, I've got loads of ammo. Re-put the Dillinger on. There's actually, when I test played this, there aren't as many spiders around now, so I don't need to worry too much about the machine gun. Okay, so Area 4 is this way. This is going to be a pain in the ass because we've got to actually pull Matlock out of the necropolis completely, but we won't have to do that till next time. It's going to be interesting to try and do it. It's always worse trying to get her out of the place. And we've got to bring Kenzo down here as well. So yeah, Khan's already down here. I did that off camera because, to be honest, it was actually quite boring. Khan pretty much just ran through here because there was no spiders. And it was very piss easy. So that's why I cut that bit out anyway. Hello. Oh, I didn't see you and I just ran into you. Fucking hell, Creative Reality. I hate to say it, there is a reason that company isn't around anymore. And they did... Well, maybe it wasn't their fault. Maybe they were rushed. I mean, it was turned into a survival horror game when it was meant to be a point and click, but you could have at least polished your game up, guys. I mean, this could have been a very fucking good game if they just tweaked some bits. So anyway, you notice
like a cathedral, Martian Gothic.
They said the name. This thing on the floor. We've got to put that charged artifact into it and then get off this pad pretty quick because it will kill us. Okay, and now we run back on. We put down the Dawn 4 key, get back off. And run back on there again and get the Dawn 4 key and off again. Ooh, just. Now let's get the hell out of here. Now what that's done is that's basically turned the keycard grey. That's going to allow us to now get into Dawn 4. So all Matlock has to do is get to a vac tube. And then we're going to stick her back near that altar. For now, anyway. To see if there's anything new. I think I will actually check all the bodies on the way out, just in case I can find any more healing and antidotes. Okay. You can see that tag is now grey, and it's called the Arkham tag. Put some health boosts in as well, because Kenzo will be wielding the Sayonara, and he'll need some health. Okay, let's get you out of here. Put you in the altar, and then we will play Switcheroo. Okay, I think we're going to be perfectly safe here. Right. Kenzo, you have not got a lot of life at all, have you, matey? Therefore, we will have to use the Dillinger. Right then, our first stop is going to be that office to the left, because there's a vac tube in there. We'll pick all that stuff up, and then... I've forgotten where we need to go. Arkham Dorm. No, not Arkham Dorm. We need to go to the Kremlin, I think, actually. I'm just going to drop some stuff off. No, because I don't know if we're going to need it. I don't know if we need that fucking car, but you never know, do you? Thank you. I was worried she weren't going to go down there. Okay. We are good to go. So, Arkham Dorm. No? Kremlin? I can't remember. Okay. Now, I've probably done a bit of a jump cut there, and that's because I need the spectrometer to actually solve the puzzle in Arkham Dorm. The pain in the arse thing is I couldn't remember where I left the spectrometer. Turns out it was actually in the baby bug. I hadn't taken it out, so it's lucky I hadn't put the baby bug in a container. It would have never bloody showed me that I still had it, so lucky.
I think it's a spectrometer.
And I bloody just skipped that bit of thing. Here we go again.
I think it's a spectrometer. It analyzes the wavelengths of colors into numerical values.
Okay, now there are two puzzles in that Arkham room. One involves colours which you can get from a note which we picked up earlier. A note which I've left in, not Chem Lab, the Geo Lab, so I've double checked that. And the other thing is off this painting. We've got to use the spectrometer on it. Okay, now from what I understand, the number we've got to type in is for yellow. So I have written down that here, so you've got 563.7. Okay, now that's for the second puzzle. The first puzzle we will worry about when we get there. But anyway, I think we're done, so off to Arkham Lab. Arkham Lab, Arkham Dorm. If you remember early, Arkham Dorm is down the corridor of death. I'm just trying to think if there's another way we can get to that. I'm sure there's a back way. I know we can't go down the Lonely Walk entrance because the hand crank only works on one side. This is not the right way. Just say, almost ran to Geolab. Okay, here's Kenzo's section. So it's up here, bang a right. Go past Dorm 2. Now I've got to figure out how to do this. Oh no, it's there. Never mind then, we don't need to go down the corridor with non-dead.
Now this is really weird. Total color drain. And it's full of phantoms.
Well, it's not full of phantoms. There's only one ghost actually in this section, but I'll let you off, Kenzo. Okay, where is the cupboard?
Ugly painting.
That's exactly the same painting as is in the Kremlin. That's how I guess you're meant to figure out to go spectrometer that one. Nothing in the vac tube. Have I just ran past it? It's actually really disorientating not having colour. Ah, here we go.
Now how do I enter colors on a numerical keypad?
Okay, as I said, this was on a note we got earlier. But because it's in grayscale, you have to guess. So the darkest colour is blue, the lightest colour is yellow. So yeah, a pain in the arse. Red, blue, red, green, yellow, blue. Okay, and now the code for this will be 5637. And there we go. That gets us the password to the airlock. Now the airlock's going to lead to two things. It's going to lead to a ghost, which we can easily dispatch with the Sayonara, the only weapon in the game that will kill ghosts, and then we have the boss fight. The boss fight against Whittaker, of all people. But you'll see that when we get there. Can we get a 3 for 1? No. And you got to keep in mind that every time you fire this thing, it drains health. And as Whittaker's ghost is obviously a ghost, yeah, you'll see. Okay, airlock's through here. And I've always wanted to say this. Hey, ghost. Sayonara. Maybe I should have said that more like Schwarzenegger. Okay, what's the door code? 9689. Okay, here we go. In here there are spacesuits.
The suit's intact. Tank's full of air.
We are gonna go outside. And I'm not saving because I haven't got that many saves left, so we will see.
Throat ripped. Who attacked him out here?
Oh, who indeed? And you gotta wonder why there's a load of Sayonara ammo on this guy. Oh, and an hourglass of all things. It's because of what's about to happen. I'd also like to no, I'll tell you that in a minute, actually. Right, he's coming right for us. Now notice he's floating. In the PS1 version, he doesn't float. He takes one hit. In the PC version, oh my lord, he takes a health bar's worth. Okay, this should be a good range. If he gets us, we're dead. Especially considering we're firing off the Sayonara. No, I gotta reposition. I need to get into a position where I can just pelt him. Oh, this is a two-stage fight as well. Again, the PlayStation version, one hit, jobs are good at. They really wussed out and made the PlayStation version actually a hell of a lot easier.
You have not defeated me.
Yes, I have.
I am the voice of the mouth of the grave, eternal as the sands. Resurrection is close for the Whittaker and those blessed with their divine disease. Time, that weary traveler, is turning back home.
Resurrect all the ancient inhabitants of Mars? Reverse time? You can't turn the clock back.
Now let's kill him. And he takes another bloody flurry. Okay, now he has health on him. We're going to have to do a bit of switching around. We're going to put the sand that we just picked up inside the hourglass. And that will then allow us to pick up the health bloody injection. There we go. So that is pretty much one of the more major aspects of the game. And God, PlayStation 1 owners got that bit easy. I think the only thing the game's really missing now is a turn 180 degrees button. Hello, sayonara. Yay! I would have just called the game Sayonara. I think it's a lot more entertaining. Oh, for fuck's sake. Doors close too quickly. Okay, we are going to take a jaunt back through the Lonely Walk, because why not? We've got no other reason to come back here again this game, so 2 for 1. So what we're going to do now, you may be thinking, well, Kenzo's going to go back to the Arkham Dorm and use the hourglass, and you'll see the effects in a minute.
The clocks are turning back. The sounds are streaming upward. There is no future but the past. I will see you soon, down among the dead men.
Oh, fuck off, Whittaker. You're dead. Okay then, let's use the hourglass.
Hey, someone's turned the colors back on.
There we go, and on the floor, Heart of Stone.
So this is the Heart of Stone. Now where do you put a heart?
That's going to be something that we use probably next time. Or very near the end of the game. It's part of the cure. Okay, let's get out of here. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go see Ben Gunn. Which means we've got to transverse our way through a very sort of precarious part of the base. Luckily, we haven't got to take on the non-dead corridor of death. I've got to try and remember where the hell I'm going now. It's actually been quite a few episodes since I've been there, I think. So yeah, we're going to chat to Ben Gunn, and that's probably where we're going to finish things, because I think we're already sort of close to the 20-minute mark. And I don't like to have these going on too long. Although saying that though, the next episode could be an hour-long special. I don't have a lot of health. The Dillinger is better. So yeah, no, the next episode could be an hour-long special, because it really depends how long I've got left. Actually, I probably haven't even got an hour left of the game now. Oh my god, I'm going to be using those saves I've got left up like no tomorrow. Okay, I think it's down here. I know full well from me having to do this as Khan that there's a fair old amount of bloody bastards hiding round the corners. All I need now is those bloody paralysis spiders and my day's complete, really. Oh, you mean like that one that's on my face? Run away, run away. I need health. I'm not tackling that bloody corridor the way things are. Okay, so I'm going to just put you in here for a minute, and I'm going to get someone to transfer supplies over. Because I'm not going to survive. One hit and I'm dead. So if I get Matlock to 0.4... No, actually. Let's do Khan to 0.3. Say 0.4 is actually a bit dangerous. 0.3 really isn't. He hasn't even got to fight... He's probably got to fight one non-dead, and that's about it. Okay, is there any non-dead around? Yeah, I'll have to kill you. Okay then. If if I can actually get to the bloody vac tube. See, this is annoying as well. You have to stand in... I've got to stand further away than I actually am to it to use it. Oh god, that reminds me as well. I've got to send those lenses over to Kenzo, but I won't do it just yet. I think I need to clear out Kenzo's inventory a bit. I think it's pretty damn full. I'm going to say, next episode, Kenzo will have to come down here. Him and Khan are going to do some interesting things with this crane. Right then. So, same old strategy. Bang to the left, go to the office, get health supplies, then head over to Ben Gunn. Hello! Job's a good one. Okay, you gonna get up? Of course you are. And you're down. Give me health supplies, thank you. Yeah, pretty full inventory. So, yes. To Ben. So, as you know, while we've got a moment, what else are we going to do next episode? We are going to attempt to fully create the cure. Now that means we have to get Kenzo's blood sample. We need to go kill the trimorph that's near the hangar. Remember the one that's trapped with the doors. It's the only one, I think, that's still alive now. We've got to do that to get a trimorph sample. Will you fuck off, spiders? Go. What else we got to do? Apart from getting... see, we've got to get Kenzo down there because we're going to get another sample which we need. Yeah, no, we should actually have the cure completely done next time. Which reminds me as well, I've got to try and remember where I've put the rubber gloves. The gardening gloves. I think they're down near the Arboretum. But what's this? Ben Gunn's gone. His kitchen's open. What could have ever happened? Well, it looks like he's cut his own head off.
That looks like the sand from the hourglass.
Yeah. If the sand from the hourglass is here...
I thought it looked lethal.
We might know who visited him. I need some space. I was just going to say, why can't I pick anything up? Luckily for me, the airlock across the way, though, has, I think, 3 lockers in it, so we'll just dump a load of stuff there. So, yeah. From what I understand, and this will actually be shown on a note, which we're going to pick up in a minute, Ben Gunn was visited by Whittaker. That's implying why the Red Sam was there. And either instead of letting himself be turned into a non-dead, or to help us find a cure, he chopped his own head off. Ben Gunn is a fucking legend if that's the case. Right, I think that's about as much stuff as we can dump. Which actually then plays into the whole idea of what if Ben Gunn was meant to be well, he was meant to be a playable character, so... Oh... Creative Reality, you've almost made a good game. I mean, this is... Oh, hang on. Oh, notice the, I don't know if you noticed the headless drawing.
Weird. Wait a minute.
Dude.
There's a fancy little card beside it.
Pick up the card and what does it say?
It doesn't feel quite dead.
It probably quite isn't. Aspire to be the creature of... Is that the... What the hell does that say? Aspire to be the creature of my own generation. This may come in handy. If I'm up about later on, it won't be me. P.S. Whittaker called. Yeah, so Whittaker killed him. Or he was going to kill him. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is done for this episode. Thank you for watching, and next time, we're going on a cure hunt. So cheers for watching, and I'll catch you next time.